Hello everyone, this is Kiro and r/AITA up. I wanted to do a unique type of Minecraft gameplay video where I will separately record myself trying to play a mod pack. The one that I have selected today is this one that is centered around Split Self, which is a great horror mod. And I'm going to be reading some people's experiences while also editing everything. So our first story is right here. AITA, friend constantly pooping in my bathroom. I have a friend who comes over to my apartment at least once a week, and within 15 minutes of arriving, asks to use my bath in there, and he usually spends 15 to 20 minutes in there and goes through about half a roll of toilet paper. After about a year of this going on, I told him I was sick of it and that he's not allowed to poop in my bathroom anymore. Now, if you thought that was a fucked up story, get ready for this one. Would I be the asshole for telling my client that I used to date her husband? Throwaway account. I, 28, female, work at a hair salon and have a client, 29, female. She first started coming here in November and has been my new regular. The first time she came in, it was funny that me and her daughter have the exact same name, especially since it's an older, uncommon name. I thought it was nice. She told me she had a husband, 29, male, which I didn't really care about, to be honest. A few months later, she made an appointment and she told me a bit about her husband. She told me that her husband's name was John, which is a fake name for this post, and that they met about 6 years ago at work and ended up getting married 3.5 years ago. We ended up talking some more, and she revealed that he went to XY University, which was the same university that I went to before I dropped out. As she kept on talking, I realized that John was insanely similar to my ex-boyfriend. However, I thought it was just a coincidence, since I still live in the area that I went to university to, and John is a common name, and people can have similar interests. Fast forward to last week. She made another appointment, and this time she showed me her vacation photos that had John in it. I instantly recognized him but didn't say anything and just did her hair. Honestly, I don't know what to think, but I'm a little weirded out. We ended on extremely bad terms, so it was a little weird to find out his daughter had the same name as me, his ex-girlfriend. That is kind of weird. While I don't see anything wrong with having my ex's wife as my client, I feel a little odd about the whole situation. I don't want to tell her and act as if I'm the crazy ex-girlfriend and trying to ruin their relationship. But I feel like she should know. If I was in her shoes, I would want to know. No, I don't think that that's your business. I'm not sure. Quiet and let it be? Or should I tell her? She's a genuinely kind and sweet person, and I don't want her to get hurt over nothing. Would I be the asshole if I tell her? Additional info because people were asking. 1. We were pretty serious together about 3 years and planning to get an apartment together. We had a dog that he took. 2. We ended after we got into a fight in his car. He threw me out of his car in the middle of the night, like 5 blocks from where I lived. 3. not abusive, just an alcoholic. I don't know if he still is. 4, I don't know exactly why or how they choose their daughter's name. 5, she found me through my Instagram account for work. My other socials are private. Update. So this person updated after all of that. After seeing everyone's comments. So basically that last story ended with the hairdresser closing off any further business with that client because it's immoral to like accept money from them at that point. Am I the asshole for refusing to draw something for my uncle? For a bit of context, I, female, 23, am pretty good at digital drawings. I own a digital tablet and have a little art account where I post original works as well as fan art for the fandoms I'm in. It's not a big account by any means, but I am very proud of the small community I have made and the effort I put into drawings. That being said, I am very anti-AI, especially when it comes to AI-generated art or music. Not only because it is harmful to the environment, but also to artists who actually put time and effort into their works. Sorry about that. Now, my uncle, 36, male, is a truck driver, and he often posts videos of him driving through mountains and valleys, often with some non-copyright music in the background and a 360 camera he purchased just for that reason. Now, if that's the type of content you enjoy, good on you. But I never really go into it, so I never actually checked up on his YouTube account. Recently, my uncle kept mentioning some projects he was working on, and he had a picture of a truck he already had. He gave me some AI-generated images as reference, which already kind of put me off, but since he said he wanted something actually hand-drawn, I figured I would let it slide, and told him I'd try to finish it between classes. Busy. My schedule is very, very busy. The day after he asked me for a drawing, I see he sends something on the family group chat. An MP3 file and nothing more. I pressed play, and the moment it started playing, I realized I was listening to AI-generated music with AI instruments and an AI singer. He then proceeded to send 5 more songs like this, and then proudly said that he made these songs to post on his YouTube, and he was already posting them on other websites to generate revenue. I was obviously very taken aback by this, and I told him flat out to have my art associated with AI-generated content. Ever since then, I have gotten calls from several family members telling me that it was unfair of me to promise him I'd do this for him and then just not do it anymore, and that because we're family, we should help each other and I should just suck. To be clear, I never promised him anything. Sketch something between classes and that was it. Smile shows me songs that my uncle made, smiling and being all proud, enthusiasm, or when I tell him straight I'm not interested in that type of content. I know sometimes I can be very stuck to my beliefs, but I didn't feel like this was something I could overlook simply because he is family. Still, people around me seem to take my uncle's side. Am I the asshole? And they were deemed not the asshole. I think that that judgment is correct because this uncle is being kind of a dick. Like, not gonna lie. Wow.